this computer. I have another amazing Becoming Light case study with you today. I have Mirjana from Canada. So I would love for you to start off with telling us who are you, where are you located, and how long you've been doing hair.
Yeah. So, hi, my name's Mirjana. I live on the west coast of Canada on Vancouver Island, and I've been doing hair for 17 years now.
Yeah. And what about Becoming Light piqued your interest?
Oh gosh. The honest truth is that I was feeling really burnt out and basically was at the point of like if something didn't change that I was gonna leave hair completely.
Mm,
Um, I I guess over the last year and a half have been on this like deep dive of my like own inner journey, like searching for my life purpose and all asking the big questions. Um, and yeah, one day your Instagram popped up in my field, and yeah, it just never occurred to me that so I was first with my super rigid programming thought that I had to like destroy my business, stop doing everything and start from scratch and go into the avenue of energy healing is really something I'm passionate about. So then when I saw uh your profile, I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so simple. Like you can combine the two. That's so amazing." I was like, "Yes, sign me up."
So I wanted to talk a little bit about the burnout because it's something that can resonate with so many of us, who have been in the hair industry for such a long time. What was specifically peeing for you? Like, was it like the hours or like what happened for you?
Um, I mean, for a long time, I worked in big salons where it's like, a well-oiled machine where you have your however many assistants and you're seeing three people at the same time and you're just like getting everybody through. Um, I did a couple years ago move out on my own. So I like things did slow down a bit, but I was still doing that to myself, except now I wasn't having, front end staff and assistants. And I was just trying to fit in as many people in as possible.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, that ends up feeling really, you're so stressed of like timing colors and thinking of 10 million things that it's really hard to just like be present and connect with your clients and just really have that like one-on-one quality interaction, which is what at the end of the day, that's actually what I love the most. I do love the technical aspect of hair, of course. But after, doing it for a long time, my whole list of to-dos of what I wanted to accomplish in my career, I've done. And it's like, diving deeper into like the connection with people is what really fires me up, as opposed to like the perfect Vidal Sassoon technical haircuts. Like those are awesome, but like it got that.
And when you're talking, cool. So that actually helps me a lot to understand a little bit about your journey and also with anybody who's watching. So then you'd mentioned that you were on a journey for about a year and a half before we met. So what did that look like for you? Like, did you receive energy healing work or did you get any training at all before? Like, what was that like for you?
um, I'd say I had like we'll call it my spiritual awakening, the moment that I kind of like woke up. Um, I'd say that's about it was maybe like starting a couple years ago, but a year and a half ago was when the like light bulb really went on.
Mhm.
Um, but then it was followed by this like deep, dark, like just what the F.
Mhm.
So I ended up I mean, I've been sitting in like with plant medicine. I ended up going on a trip to Peru to sit in medicine for a long time. Um, yeah. And then I also started working with an energy healer probably around, yeah, maybe a year and a half ago. And to see what she does is really inspiring to me. And so to be able to, I would love to bridge to being able to do something like that where it's, I mean, it's similar to what you have done as well, right? Of like bringing pieces from different modalities and kind of creating
Mhm.
your own package of magic.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you had
Yeah.
no prior experience in healing work then before you came into becoming light.
No, not
Cool.
as like me
Facilitating.
doing anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So
At
then
least not in this lifetime.
yeah. So then what about the process of becoming light? Did you like or worked really well for you then?
Well, I love the fact that it was like a very systematic approach. Like
Mm.
I love things to be organized um and it was just really like easy to digest having, the visual um what's the word? Like the like visual playbook basically.
Mhm.
um being able to just like pull that up on my phone and have it like just in a corner where I can be reminded of what the sequence is, or and all, it's all broken down really clearly. Like I appreciate the other one where it's broken down of like, this is what it does, this is why you use it, this is what you do.
Mhm.
um yeah, and just having, the 2 calls a week, like it was great to just connect with a like-minded group of women that were, facing the same stuff. So yeah, it's been really enjoyable.
Yeah. And then I'd love for you to talk about a little bit about like what your results were, right? Like, so like what did you do? Like how were your clients or how did your business change? Even when it comes to like the money like coming in and out of the business.
Yeah, I it's definitely, I'm still in transition. But it's it's been a roller coaster of really amazing and stuff. Some stuff has been really hard. Um, but the days that I have clients in my chair that are in alignment, um, it's like the first time in so long of just feeling like at peace and so enjoying my workday and not feeling like I'm just a ball of nerves on the inside. Um, and yeah, that feels really good. And like yesterday, I had what I would consider like an ideal day where I, worked 6 hours and made the same as I would in what I would usually work in a 9 hour day. And like, that's really nice. Like, I was able to come home still feeling energized, still having, bandwidth to be with my husband and daughter and not just feeling like, don't talk to me, I'm going to the shower. Like, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. How has the healing work impacted you as well as your clients?
It really, um, yeah, I definitely benefit just as much as they do. Like I've had moments where if I have been feeling anxious, and I mean, I do find I'm able to drop in like when I am getting down to business, that it's like I can put that aside, but after it, I feel so rejuvenated and refreshed. And it's like we both are like floating afterwards. It's really great. I'm like, oh, let's do this all day.
Yeah. And I would love to talk about this big picture. So what were some of the things that came up for you, or how has this impacted your life as a whole?
um, Definitely has brought attention to how important it is of like having like my own daily practices to take care of my own energy. Um, Even though I knew that it was important, I wasn't necessarily implementing that, at least before starting this program. And that just makes such a huge difference to each day. Like it really does shift things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for anybody who's watching this video about you right now?
I'd say if you have any pull whatsoever that this is attracting you, that like it's 100% worth it.
Yeah. Would you do it
Yeah.
again, even with all the crunch?
Yeah, I would. I mean, there's so much there. And um, yeah, it's like the 3 months went by so fast. I was like, oh, it's over already. They're like, but I just started to like get to know you guys. And it's like, okay, see ya. Which I know one does not have to leave right away after 3 months, but it's like, yeah, and but even to see like the shift of where I was at the beginning of it and at the end, like even though
Dude, yes.
it's like been uh like this program has brought up stuff inside of me that was like so deep that I didn't know was there, which like I have needed extra help with, but I'm so grateful to like see that and like be able to then face it and move through it, because it's like that stuff was holding me back. And yeah, it's like I now am feeling like I feel different in my body. I feel like stronger, more sure of myself. And yeah, like my self-worth is so much more like it just, yeah, it's been tremendous.
That's incredible. That's great.
Yeah.
What a delight. How can people connect with you if they want to learn more about you?
I'm on Instagram under the Blue Raven Studio.
Mm.
And yeah, that's probably the best.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a link to my website there as well.
Oh, beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing your story. I know that this is definitely just the beginning, but
Yeah.
you have changed so much since February.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome.
Thanks for all your support.
Oh, yeah.